be sure to, because we will be doing some Bandos videos very soon, and yeah, I'll go with a couple of friends already. But yeah, this is the Lava Cape video. This is my second time going for it. Found a guide, some brief information, read through the waves, see how the magic spells work, and it seemed to work pretty well. So first up is the gear. The gear I use is Ahrim's set, or Ahrim, however you want to say it. I don't give two shits. I use his staff. I've heard you can use a book and a wand, but this seemed to work for me. My mage was only level 70 at the time when I first went for it, and that seemed to do me well. And along with those, I had mystic gloves. I had mystic boots. I didn't have any gloves, so you can wear the Currently gloves, or just bring any gloves that will give mage bonus, or whatever you want really. Something with prayer, I don't care, but I prefer to get the most magic bonuses that I could. Use a glory amulet if you're going cheap. If you can afford more, get anything that is above that, which will give you more mage bonus. Yet again. Alright, recommended levels. I recommend about 70 mage minimum. Prayer 70 minimum. 95 better, obviously, because you have the turmoils and the rest of it. I can't remember what the other ones are called for the mage. You'll have soul split, and obviously you can use cursed prayers. That's another good thing to use. But if not, just stick to regular prayers if you're around 70. Should be pretty much self-explanatory. Alright, combat stats I'd recommended 70, probably 80 would be better. I mean, you definitely want a high defense, so yeah, do try focus on that. I'm not sure if range is going to count into it, because there is a ranger in there. I think when you level up, it does provide a bit of a defense. So I don't know. I don't really know how that works yet. But other than that, go for your inventory. You have 2 super magic flasks, 2 super defense flasks, 2 super prayer renewal flasks, and a super restore flask, which is actually there's 2 of those. Now you could swap the restore flask for prayer flask or pots if you want. This is just a preference. I've used super prayer renewal because obviously it regenerates prayer over time and increases it as you each time you drink a dose, which is pretty beast compared to a normal prayer renewal, which only just regenerates your prayer over time. Other than that, you want to bring a shield. If you can use Rejuvenate, definitely bring a shield. Otherwise, look for another ability that can heal you over time, because just using the adrenaline bar to heal health doesn't do so much. But if you can use Regenerate, it's only got 300-second cooldown after use. It heals 40% of your maximum life, I think it is, over time, which is pretty decent. And then you want to fill up with your best food that you can. So probably shark, or anything higher than that, and probably rocktails if you're above 90 HP. I believe that's how that works. Can't remember. I don't really recommend using the Sara brews and surrounding with pots, or whatever you call it. Yeah, the Sara brews is surrounding with pots and super stars. I don't recommend that way, but some people do try that way. But hey, it's a preference. If you guys prefer to use it, use it. Other than that, make sure you have your prayers in a good place for Jad, so you know they're easy obtainable to switch between the two, which would be mage and range. If you're using mage, I don't recommend using melee, because it looks like you'll get wrecked. Also, you want to be using water spells, so water and air runes are probably your best bet. That's what I would stick to myself. And yeah, hopefully you guys can get through it quite easy. Now you just start off by killing these low level 22s, because they drain prayer obviously. And you kill these guys last. Every time you always kill these guys last, because you can get the adrenaline, or you can heal while they're hitting you if you got Rejuvenate and stuff like that. If that's not the case, then just run into the Italy Rock, which is the boot, which is southwest of the map. And if you just hide down there, you can usually end up regenerating health using just your adrenaline bar if you don't have those other abilities. Or you could even heal food back there. I think, I can't remember what wave it is. You guys should probably look at the waves. I'll post it in the description along with all the gear info and whatnot. Once you get to the rangers, I think they're level 90. You want to kill them second to you basically want to kill them second. Alright, so you killed the 22s first, then you killed the 90s, and then you killed the little melee guys. Can't remember what level they are, and fucking terrible, bro. So after that, then you get the mage guys. So I prioritize it differently because if the birds aren't near me, I will kill the rangers first, then the mages, and then the birds last. Because they only take a bit of prayer, and you got prayer renewals anyway, so it's not too much of a problem. And if you go an aura, which I should have mentioned earlier, that would help too. So just keep working your way up, and then eventually, after the mages and the rangers and all these bastards, you'll somewhere get around to, I think, wave 62, and that means Jad's on the next wave. Now, on this wave, pray mage straight away. That's what I always do anyway. I always pray mage before Jad spawns. I make sure I pot up on everything. That way I don't have to do it while I'm fighting him. You can do it because it's not actually that hard. It probably used to be. I think it was harder before the evolution of combat. So just stick to what you know. If you know how to fight Jad, just keep attacking him with whatever spells you want. Just make sure when he goes up on his legs, all the way up on his legs, standing up, that's going to be a mage attack. So switch to mage. Have your mouse then on the range, protect from range, after you've prayed mage, and vice versa. So every time you pray one, you have your mouse on the other, and just wait there. Now, some people might think it's a bit tricky. His minions come in after a certain amount of time, and they're trying to heal him. If you just focus on Jad for a while, pray, get the prayers right. Once you're praying the correct prayer, hit the minion and walk out, and the minion will come to you. And just repeat until you got all the minions on top of you. You don't really need to worry about damage too much. Obviously, you should still have plenty of food. Even 5 food is enough for Jad, because you don't really need to heal unless you make a mistake, which I never do. So I can't see you guys really doing it. All you need to do is then kill Jad, because obviously the healers won't heal him anymore because they're not near him. They're focused on attacking you, and you should have your 5k in no time. So I hope you guys enjoy. It took me, I think, over an hour, but I beat my last record, which is pretty astounding, seeing as I didn't bring the extra bonuses. I mean, there's probably a little, but that's pretty good. I was happy with that. About an hour and 30, I think it was. That's probably about the average time for beating 5 games. So yeah, guys, have fun. Enjoy the video. I hope to be doing some more because I'm really getting into this game. My friends are playing with me now, so yeah, doing some bandos videos, probably some live gameplay. Maybe some of you guys can come and join us. Peace.